Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not providing buy or sell recommendations. I'm just giving you my opinions. Please do your own research before investing.
Hello, crypto cowboys. My name's Emeka. Welcome back to my channel. The market is crashing. Yeah, another bloodbath week for the cryptocurrency market, but it's not too bad. If you're one of my regular viewers, then I'm sure you have put in some stop losses to protect your downside. And right now you're just hunkering down, sitting pretty, waiting for a bottom so you can get back in and make that money. Right? If you're not one of those people, you better check out my video on how to protect your downside by using stop loss orders. The link will be in the comments below. But today I want to talk about EOS. EOS, the next blockchain that people are calling the Ethereum killer. EOS, the blockchain that is doing a 1-year ICO. They're raising funds for 1 year to build out the EOS network, which should take over from Ethereum once it goes live. EOS, the company that was built by Dan Larimer, the founder of BitShares and Steemit. EOS, the next blockchain that will have no scalability issues and improved blockchain governance. It sounds amazing. Where do I sign up? But I just discovered something today that I didn't know. And I thought I knew a lot, but there's so many cryptocurrencies out there, and some things slip by. Many of you might actually know this, but if you didn't, it's good to know. Your EOS tokens will be virtually useless on June of this year. Let me explain. The tokens that EOS is using right now are ERC-20 tokens. They're actually Ethereuem tokens that they're just using to raise funds for the EOS ICO, because the EOS blockchain hasn't actually been built yet. So they're raising funds with Ethereuem tokens. Now, as soon as the EOS network is live, then the EOS tokens, which are issued during this ICO, will become useless. And at that point, holders of EOS tokens should be assigned the appropriate tokens from the EOS blockchain. And if you don't do those things, on June of this year, your EOS tokens will be worth zilch, zero, nada. Especially if you bought the tokens on the exchange. Absolutely, if you're one of the people that bought the EOS tokens on the exchange, you need to understand that those tokens will be worth nothing in June. I know, I didn't know this. So in order to make sure you get your EOS tokens when the EOS network is up, you need to make sure you map your EOS key to your Ethereum wallet. Now, I personally don't own any EOS for a few reasons. Number one, I live in the USA and we're not allowed to participate in the crowd sale. And there's no way I'm going to buy EOS tokens on the exchange when there's an ICO going on right now with lower prices. So it just doesn't make sense to me. But for those of you out there who do own some EOS tokens and you did buy them on the exchange, make sure you register the EOS key in your Ethereum wallet. So I'm going to quickly show you how to do this. The first step is to visit the EOS key generation tool to generate your private key and public key. Now, this key generator was created by a guy by the name of Andre Najeje. If you read what he said that the code is not mine. It was forked from the code the EOS team built. The difference is that this works in any browser without the Web3 dependency. Now, as many of you know, in order to interact with the blockchain, in order to use any decentralized apps which work on the blockchain, you need to use a special browser. These browsers have Web3 dependencies, and these Web3 dependencies are libraries that allow the browser to interact with the blockchain. So if you use Chrome or Internet Explorer, you won't be able to actually interact with the blockchain. Now, to interact with the blockchain, you would have to download a specific browser like the Mist browser, which downloads the entire Ethereum blockchain and allows you to interact with the blockchain. Now, this could be very time consuming because you have to download the whole blockchain. There's another way to do it. There's a plugin. There's a number of different plugins, but the most popular one is MetaMask, and that's a plugin that works with Chrome. Now, if you install the MetaMask plugin, it essentially turns your Chrome web browser into a blockchain web browser, and you can use decentralized apps and interact with the blockchain with that, because now instead of downloading the entire blockchain to your desktop, you will be using a blockchain that is hosted somewhere else. So what he did here is he took some existing code that EOS had provided and just stripped out a lot of the things that are necessary and only left in the key generator part, which you're going to need. First things first, generate your EOS public and private key by clicking on the Generate EOS Key button. Copy this and save it to a notepad somewhere. Once you've done this, go over to your Ethereum wallet. I'm going to show you how to do this with My Ether wallet. Under My Ether wallet, click on Contracts. Then under Contracts, go down to EOS Contribution. Then click on Access. Once you've clicked on Access, go all the way down to Select Function and click on Register. Now, in the key field, put the public key that you just generated from the EOS key generator. After you've pasted that, then access the wallet. Now, there's different ways to access the wallet. Use the way that you use. I'm going to use the private key method. After you've unlocked the wallet, click on the right button. This will open up a box that will tell you to generate the transaction. Now, in order to actually generate the transaction, you need to have a little bit of Ether in the wallet already. So click on the Generate Transaction button, and then click on the Yes, I'm Sure, Make Transaction. I don't have any Ether in my wallet, so this is going to fail, but you got to make sure you have some Ether in your wallet before you click on this button. And the moment you click on this button, you'll be broadcasting your EOS key pair to the network, and that's it. Your EOS key pair has been registered. Then, when the crowd sale ends on June 1st, you should be given the equivalent of EOS tokens in the new network that you have in this wallet on June 1st of 2008. So you're not going to lose all the money you invested in EOS since you've done this. And that's it. Now your EOS tokens are protected. Thanks for watching. Happy investing.